Hello guys, today we're going to be replacing the DJI Mini 2's GPS. What you'll need is a screwdriver and something to pry with. I'm not actually going to use this, I'm just going to take the frame off, so don't worry, man. Alright, anyways, we're going to replace it, so yes, you'll need a prying tool if you haven't taken apart your Mini 2 yet. So we're going to unfold it, make sure this battery is out. And we're going to unscrew these 4 screws here, holding in the frame. So let's do that. That's one. Okay, got the other one budging. Alright, there we go. Got that one out. So just follow what I do. If I mess up, wait and I'll fix it up. So yeah, just unscrew these 4 screws that are on here. Remember not to strip these screws, because they can be very easily stripped. And if you strip one, you're gonna have a very bad day. Okay, give it a light tap. Okay, 3 of my screws came out, but there's still one in there, and it looks like it's that screw there. So, I'm gonna have to unscrew it a bit more for that screw to come out. Take your time, don't strip the screws, or it's not gonna be good. If that screw doesn't come out, but if this frame is popping out, then you should be fine. I got the screw to come out. So now we're just gonna pry this off. I've already pried it off before, so this frame is just gonna come straight off. Don't have to do any work. It's just gonna come straight off. Alright, frame's off. There you go. This is your GPS. This is what you want to replace. We're going to grab our screwdriver. We're going to unscrew the 2 screws located right there. This camera does not know how to focus. If you look right there, there are 2 screws. Actually, no, there's 3. There's actually one right there too. So you want to unscrew those 3 screws. Do not crack the motherboard, or this drone will be damaged. So we're going to unscrew these 3 screws. Might have to move it out of the way, and then we're going to remove the GPS. Alright, GPS is out. There's a connector right there. There's a little bit of glue on it, but we'll just remove that. Do not rip this connector, or your drone will be done. There we go. Connector's out. You can now replace this. Alright, so I got the new GPS bit now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this connector here. I'm just gonna remove the glue real quick. So we're gonna grab this not connector, GPS. We're gonna grab our new GPS, and we're just gonna pop in the cable. Take your time, don't wreck the cable. Once you hear the popping, it should be all good. And before you put it on, put in the battery and power it on. If your light is red, then that means the cable's not in all the way. So I'm just gonna have a look. There we go. Let's have a look if it's in all the way. Oops, gimbal's calibrating on it. Alright, we're all good. You can see that the lights are flashing. So that means the GPS is in all the way. Man, this aircon's blowing everything around. Alright, so let's put back the GPS, your new one. So we're just gonna do the reverse process. So we're gonna put our cables on here. You can see the cables rest on here, so just slide those back on there. Do not be rough, as these cables are very fragile. You do not want to wreck those. Those are important. So we're going to lift those up, plus those also hold in the GPS. Alright, once your GPS is in place, you want to grab your 3 screws. And you want to screw them back in. Be careful with these screws. Like I said earlier, they will strip, so be very careful. Don't go too hard on this one, as you might crack the motherboard. Am I saying motherboard? I meant circuit board, I'm sorry. And there you go. You replace the GPS on your Mini 2. We need to put this top cover on now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to snap it all in place. It should be all good to go. Make sure these cables are not getting pinched. So we're going to have a look here. Those, yes, okay, they go down there. That's my mistake. They go like this. Okay, the cover's going on now. Yep, alright. So you're just gonna snap it all in place. Make sure it's all snapped in. Alright. Oh, forgot about those. Alright. So let's put those screws back on. Okay, first one's going on. Okay, that one is struggling, but it's going on. Take your time putting on the screws. Don't want to mess anything up. Wireframe's on. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so you want to put the rest of the screws on. And you want to make sure they're tight, because the frame will start coming off if they're not on tight properly. You can actually, if you actually don't put them on properly, you can actually go to the front and just pull the frame up a little bit. You'll see that it kind of lifts up. If it's lifting up a lot, that means it's not in properly. So there you go. If you want, sorry that I forgot to mention this, you can put the Hockley back on. Anyways, there you go. You replaced the DJI's Mini 2's GPS. So I hope your GPS is now working, and I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. And yes, I hope you enjoy your Mini 2